These are the Crossman Premiers. It says Ultra Magnum, but I don't know of any other 22 caliber pellet that they make that weighs more than 14.3. They all weigh 14.3. The Ultra Magnum in 177, now that's different. It weighs 3 grains more than the regular Premier. But these seem to fit more consistently. They don't have the little dimple of a hollow point. But I've had a couple of guns that didn't like the little ones you get from Walmart and love these. So, might want to try that. They cost about $1.50 more per can. This one that I'm shooting is the Nitro Piston 2, the Jim Shockey. And man, it's really come around. It has really come around. And it's a little dark right now because of a storm, I guess, coming in. So these numbers probably aren't going to be very accurate. Let me see if I can reset it. Let's see what happens. That ain't right either. Yeah, this ain't too right. It was shooting more like 820. So I don't know what's going on with the lighting here, but maybe there's a storm coming in. But this thing has really begun to impress me. You know, it's got an American barrel. If you try to order this assembly from Crossman, you're going to pay about $30, where as on the other guns like a Trail XL and the regular Trail NP, it's a $15 thing because it's Chinese. Well, this is an American barrel. My advice to y'all, my experience with both of the Nitro Pistons that I've had and reviewed, you got to stick with them, man. You got to stick with them through at least 2 cans of pellets, and then the barrels start to season and they become real accurate. That first couple cans of pellets, I guess you're going to have a little trouble getting through that. I did, and all you got to do really on these is work on the trigger. That's about really all you can do. You can put a lighter trigger spring in there, and you can get you some real fine sandpaper and sand every place where the metal comes together, because you can feel it grind if you don't. And when you do that, it's a pretty decent trigger. I think maybe I even shim mine up to keep it from side play. You know, get you a little plastic washer or something little bitty from the hardware store and fix it up. And really the only thing else I did was I put some steel washers in here, like steel bearings for the barrel pivot point, because they use plastic. Crossman does, I don't know why. But there's not very many parts in there. There's not a whole lot you can do with these. That's what I like about Benjamin. It's real simple. I love this. If you didn't like the stock on the regular Nitro Piston, you're going to love this. It's got this high cheek rest, and it's just so much. I love this gun now. I was beginning to have my doubts. I know I went through some parts, but what it was the piston seal. And for these Nitro Piston 2 guns, y'all, if you ever have to order parts, you don't have to get that whole piston assembly that they try to sell you. It's the same piston seal that comes on the Trail XL, and they're like $1.50. So yeah, anytime you can get parts from Crossman, it's a lot cheaper. Yeah, I like this one so much that I got the 177. But I bought it used, and I'm pretty sure the guy sold it because it shot erratically. Another piston seal, I'm sure. I'm going to pull that apart, hone it out, work on the trigger, and then run a can or 2 of pellets through it, and we'll see what happens then. If I don't like the 177 barrel, I'll switch it out with the 25, make the 25 caliber Nitro Piston 2, which I don't understand why Crossman hadn't done that even with the pumpers. You know, the Benjamin 392. They could make it 395, you know. But yeah, it's a good deal, man. It's a good deal. It's very consistent. Now it's very accurate. Way back there, it's a 50-yard target on paper. I've got my crosshair set at 50 yards out there, and it's all those holes are touching. It's not a clover leaf; it's a long line. And then there's one, probably not a flyer, just where I pulled a little bit, and it's about a half of an inch out. So there's 5 or 6 shots that are definitely within an inch out there, and this barrel just seems to be getting better. And that's just with Crossman Premiers, man. I haven't used no JSBs or nothing through there. So the Benjamin's Steel Eagle, man. If you're not already just fed up with Nitro Piston 2, then I would recommend definitely this one in 22. And I have a feeling the one in 177 probably needs a 20 caliber barrel to really be the shit. But yeah, happy air gunning, everybody. Happy Memorial Day.